too.
Come on, go for it!
Everyone deserves a little more fun time. Everyone deserves a better vacation.
This podcast is 26 comments. That sounds ridiculous. So I'm writing these letters to promotional people for sending off more Valentine. And the thing playing on the TV, but the TV is really a computer, is War of the Worlds Season 2, Episode 19, The True Believer on YouTube. So that's probably going to be the audio. Anyway, so I handwrote all these letters to reviewers and radio stations and stuff like that. About a couple hundred of them that I send out for each major release. And it takes a long time. And I don't know if it's worth it or not, but I want to build a sense of community as part of what Silver is about, so that's why I do it the way. To try and make a personal connection with these people, these hundreds of people that I think would enjoy what we do.
That's cutting it a little close. Like we're still here. We must give up. Just as we figured. I spotted to make sure they got a look at the place, and then they attacked. They really do know you. Yeah. That's hiding for the bastards. It's always been a war of attrition, kid. If we keep drawing them out like this, we might start to win this. You got enough?
Yeah. We gotta cover up what's left.
Got this. Have the watcher follow.
I can't. The power's fading.
I need to know where they hide.
It won't respond.
Quickly, retrieve the images before it dies. Now we know all of you. This is a waste of time, Thresher. I'm telling you, I heard shots. People in Quadrant 7 are always greasing each other. Nobody in headquarters tell you that? Or they both? Oh, like, you come here and put your ass on the line for bonus money. I haven't seen one yet who got rich before he got killed. Yeah, I don't do it for money. Yeah, I know. You want to get the bad guys. Well, down here, you'll live a lot longer if you let them kill each other. You want one? Let's check it out. I'm only paid to pick up the piece. I'll see you get a nice funeral.
I've tried everything to achieve an adequate comfort, but this is the outcome. We can no longer create functional clones.
It doesn't matter. We've identified our enemies. It's only a matter of time before we eliminate them.
Our numbers are few. If our guards die in the process,
They won't.
we have no surveillance capability, no way of searching undetected.
But others do.
Be right back. I ran out of postcards. This one's going to Phil McMullen of Terrascope fame.
I broke down nutrients present in the alien's blood. The red line showed the one we killed 2 weeks ago. The green line showed the one we killed tonight. The amino, the protein, and the chlorophyll is all down, 20%.
Malnutrition. These are either rationing their food or they're running out of it. What do you think's happening to them? Well, the Morthrons are a strictly segregated society. They've got workers and warriors. Each one's a specific job.
Fewer workers, the less food for them.
And fewer warriors means that they're sending out inexperienced hunters, the ones you ran into tonight. I think we're doing them more harm than we know. Well, let's not start feeling too good about it. Remember, they still know who I am. Have you finished those coordinates yet?
Well, I'm just calling it up. That's for the future up, right, John?
Yeah. Each of these dots represents a kill.
Yeah, everything in the last month has been over at the edge of the clear path.
Think their base is in there? It's a good bet. You know we're at risk if we hit the street now.
You are.
enough going after them on your own. Kincaid, nobody said this would be easy. Either side makes a mistake now, it's all over.
People are texting me. Hey Pete, aren't you supposed to be at trivia or something?
You want me to do what? Get him off the street. Find me a partner I can have. I've had 3 men quit this week. I don't have anybody spare. Useless. That makes him dangerous. Stretcher. Nobody gives a damn what the people, the animals, Father Kevin do to each other. Anybody else. Yeah, well, maybe if you busted a few of them, would look. You're a shooter. You've earned more bounty money than anybody I know. Why don't you relax? Relax. That's what we're supposed to do, is it? These are all good cops. They've got their hands full just staying alive. You want to be a crusader, go ahead, but don't expect any backup. Did you send that to the lab? Yeah, along with everything else they didn't pay off this month. Come on, Nash. The bodies were melted like someone poured acid on them. This thing could have something to do with it. You ever heard of enough police resistance? We're cops. Won't make a difference. Break. When's the last time you saw anything in this world get better? Safety's on.
How long will it be? We'll get by morning. Do you want breakfast or something waiting for you? How do you feel? Just gonna take them around. I don't like this any better than you. It's gonna be a real big fight there. Mostly. Let me protect you.
I'm not so sure we're going about this the right way. What does that mean? It means that if you find them, we might not get a second chance. We need all the explosives we can get our hands on. It's going to take time to round up that kind of money. Not if you know where to look. I'll get you plans. Kincaid, you can't go out on the streets. It's a chance. Look! If they spot us, I'll draw them up and come back through the tunnels. We need to make all that noise now. I said faster!
On this aliens TV show thing I'm watching, they're robbing a bank so that they can buy explosives on the black market so they can blow up the alien base. That's a pretty good plot to me because I'm into crack stuff.
Releasing this bulletin, police are searching for an armed trio who staged a daring late-night robbery in Quadrant 4. The Stuart Hammond, sitting alone, was the target of the group's vicious attack. The intruders gunned down 3 guards without warning. Eyewitnesses of the scene described the trio as enjoying the brutality they inflicted on their victims. The teller, whose identity was held until relatives were notified, was savagely beaten without saying. Police offered no witnesses.
Yes, look at this. Enough money to blow those goons back to Moosryan back.
Captured. Every available unit has been assigned. Okay, it's fine. Witnesses have identified the attackers as Harrison Blackwood, 107 pounds, blue eyes, brown hair, and beard. John Kincaid, 109 pounds, dark hair and eyes, and unshaven. And Suzanne McCullough, 5 feet 5 inches, 118 pounds, blonde hair, and hazel eyes. If you see these individuals, do not approach them. They are armed and dangerous.
Deputy, we're not close. You know we wouldn't do something like this, Dad. We didn't rob a bank. We called a lot more to get this money. Remember that movie, Lieutenant? Clones don't have scars, Deputy.
I didn't think he'd ever come home. Our situation's becoming desperate.
I know what I'm doing.
This is madness.
I will make the streets more dangerous for them than for us.
Everything was planned perfectly. We made sure
There's
there
one
was
going to The Wire, which
You may remove the
costs like $5 to mail something to the United Kingdom, and they almost never review the stuff, so it's probably not worth my time and trouble.
We must simply be
It's The
there when
Wire,
they're
so
captured.
I feel like I should send them stuff.
Residents of Quadrant 4, long considered a safe sector, have been panicked by the attack, demanding the police find the fugitives.
Yes. No, Commissioner, I don't mind a special team coming in. I just want to be able to assign them where they're needed. I understand, sir, I understand, but bank robbers are a little league down here. If you want to score points for the public, I can find you guys who killed 50 people. Commissioner. Commissioner.
I'm looking for Chief Nash.
I'm Nash.
I'm Lieutenant Malcolm. My men and I have been assigned to investigate a bank robbery in Quadrant 4.
Yeah, I just talked to the commissioner on it.
I'll need access to surveillance and transportation.
You can look around all you want, Lieutenant, but I got nobody to spare.
Commissioner promised me cooperation.
Well, then you better get him down here to help you. As you can see, all my people have their hands full.
Me and Hook will take them out with us.
You must have heard these guys get a bounty on them, Thresher.
They killed some people. That's good enough for me.
set up. They know who we are. They're knocking us off their trail for good. Yeah, now they've involved the police. We gotta turn this around.
But how? What are we gonna do?
We go after them. Now we know their base is somewhere in Quadrant 7.
What about the police?
I'm banking the police have bigger problems. If we're careful over the next few nights, we can search this area out.
We still need ammo. Maybe a new vehicle in case mine's been identified. I'm gonna contact Dutch.
Dutch is
You told me before you volunteered us for some exotic hit squad. A guy like you's gonna get a guy like you killed.
Alright, just 2 more international letters to write. Franz de Ward, Vital Weekly. He always reviews the silver stuff, and usually he says that this is a good release, except for it's too long,
I understand.
which is, you know,
As much help
funny.
as I got, but I figure if I help him, we might both stay alive. I like someone I can trust watching my back. The guy you gave me is more interested in donuts. Listen, this is Quad 7. You get the wrong side here, you'll lose big. I'll shoot. You ready? Yeah, I'll be right with you. Any information on these guys? Not much. They're professionals, though. It's not their first time. They're not likely to sit around for too long. You're right about that. Hit like this gets the adrenaline pumping. If they're on the streets, I want them. I know how you feel. Lost a partner once to a bank robber. 16-year-old kid. They told me they didn't have any weapons. I believe them. Now they're all scum. You can't give them an inch. The only way this world's gonna get better is if we wipe them all out. My sentiments. Exactly.
I want the car in the alley in 15 minutes.
Hold. It's all there.
Alright, last one going to this guy, Alessandro.
I'll even throw in one of the little plastic
I've been sending him reviews, stuff to review for years, that's been doing the stuff, and he recently moved to
Get the
Japan.
grenades, we'll meet you out front. Nice doing business. Yeah, I may have some information on those people in the bank in Quadrant 4.
Hey Pete, you still watching me? I'm talking to you now. Just messing with you. Are you gonna make it out to that show Sunday? Do you know? Uh, Andrew's coming to town. It's his spring break. And we're yeah, my son Andrew, and we're having a show at Fiona's house. It's like gonna be like a early late afternoon, early evening type of deal, and they're gonna have a grill and people bring food to grill and stuff. Uh, Fiona, she's one of the bartenders at the nightlight. You'll probably recognize her. She was the main bartender at the Silver Showcase. Oh my gosh, you're getting in trouble over there. The cat she's yelling at is named Pete. It's I never know. It's on Main. I think it's on Main Street. Which one is that? No, a street that's called Main Street. It's either in Carborough or Chapel Hill. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to. So maybe you can. Do you want to play bass on a song or two songs? Maybe we'll see. It's gonna be loose. Um, but that's how I try to do my shows now. Loose and fun. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, yes. I don't know if you've gone to my Kickstarter, but I have way surpassed my goal. I think I should have set a higher goal. I'm at like 395. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, my thing is, I wonder if I'll have enough people. There is a thing that I think that a lot of people are doing, where you get people to work with a couple of people on I what is it called? Decks of playing cards. And it'll be like decks of playing cards, and it's like zombie photos on all 50 of your cards have different zombie photos on them. Um, and that seems pretty popular. Um, but like the one I ordered is all like pulp horror stuff. But Carrie will have a birthday or anniversary or some Swedish day or something. It seems like something she might be into. I'm sure they probably have a Doctor Who one. Because if there's one thing I know about stuff they sell on the internet, they don't respect copyright, which to me is kind of funny. I'm not, I've yet to firmly figure out how I feel about it. And yeah, So how was your trivia thing? Because you're a superstar. How's your album going? What stuff are you doing for me? Oh, the Walrus comic. You're like that's priority number one is the Walrus comic. Shit, I might have another Greensboro show by the time that one's up, right? You know what I could do? We could have it that you finish editing the video and put it up the same day that I have the show. So the show is a release party for the previous show having the video up. Is that the way they do things now? Yeah. Well, there's worse ways to go than working on a Walrus comic. Did I sent you the link to the video of the Walrus and stuff, right? Oh, did you saw the one that I put that had his picture? That's pretty hot, right? Yeah. You want to know a secret? Is that Walrus is actually a woman. You don't see that coming. I didn't even know they made Walrus women. I thought they'd look different somehow. Like I thought, they'd wear a dress or something. I guess. Yeah, yeah. Like, didn't that one even have tusks? Yeah, maybe it doesn't have tusks. Maybe the woman one doesn't have tusks. In which case you would probably just assume, oh, they just took the tusks out to sell the ivory in the black market anyway. Yeah, so. Anything else exciting going on? What movie? Uh, yeah. Oh, cool. Well, that's where everybody's from, right? Either they're from there or they're headed there. Yeah. I kind of want to see that John Carter movie. I the gutter trash dude gives it a gave it a super positive review, but part of his super positive review involved the fact that he was like, there were only 5 people in the theater. It was awesome. You know, uh, but yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna. It's. I don't know if they've already set the DVD release now because I guess it bombed opening weekend. Yeah. Yeah. He also said that it was surprisingly violent. Um, and he said he'd seen he's like it wasn't that it was the most violent thing I've ever seen, but the way they juxtapose the violence and other things like you know it'd be like somebody's like, hey man, how's it going? I'm doing all right, you, and then the one guy's head is cut off, and that's and you're just like, what? So, yeah. So you can see how that would be one of those things where you're like, oh, that was surprising. How did the quality look on this video? Did it look good? I got a smartphone, Pete. But guess what? My, uh, the the plan that I'm on, despite me being on a plan that has data, and I didn't have a smartphone, therefore I wasn't using the data. Um, my plan is a pretty old plan, and they said that if I ever change phones, I need to change my plan to a plan that they currently offer, which would mean paying $15 more a month than I currently pay. What? No, I decided not. I said I'll stay with my old phone. I mean, messing with that phone, some like I can get online with it and Wi-Fi. Um, I hear these stories about people using their phones as their main web surfing device, and I just don't understand how that's possible. Is that do you agree with that as somebody that's a fan of that technology or? Oh, okay. Yeah, like a netbook or whatever you want to say. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like looking at that thing, I'm just like I don't understand people choosing to use this. Well, I mean, I don't think it's about that as much as it's about like I've messed with people's iPhones before and I've messed with people's Androids before, and I thought it was just that I wasn't used to it because I'd only messed with it for like 2 minutes trying to find something. But having had this and messed with it for about 4 or 5 hours, I'm like, no, I just don't like this fucking technology. Like, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just like when you like, you touch it. I don't know. Like, definitely, I have like the ends of my fingers I can't feel very well because of playing guitar, and the ends of my fingers are all square from playing guitar, so it doesn't doesn't really it's not an optimum uh, medium for me. But, what they need is they need a cell phone that is literally a laptop, and then I just hold a laptop against my head when I need to talk on the phone. Yeah, I mean, like I was excited about because I remember years ago when they first did the Blackberries, that Blackberries had Excel on and stuff. And from fucking with this thing, I'm like, how the hell would you even try to do anything like that? It's like you have you're like this data I'm working on, this spreadsheet I'm working on, it's 60 cells wide and it's 2,000 cells tall, but I can see 4 cells at a time. So that doesn't sound like a good idea. And, I don't know. All right, dude. Well, you have fun if you can. keep working on this crap. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to get there at 5 on Sunday. Um, but I think the event's supposed to start at 6. I think you got a Facebook thing about it. Okay. Alright, and you know, Carrie's welcome as well. If Carrie comes, then we could do the Doctor Who thing. Alright. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye. When sending out your international mailings, the countries you want to send to first are Italy, because they're super slow, and then, oddly enough, Canada is probably second slowest from the countries that I service. Every place in Europe except for Italy, it gets to faster than it gets to Canada. And it's funny because when I was a little kid, my sister had a friend. Her folks were from Italy, and they moved back to Italy, so they were like pen pals and stuff. And so this is in the early 80s that there was already all these problems with things in the early 80s with their postal system, and it hasn't gotten any better in these 30 years. Um, there was some crazy story, I don't know if it's true or not, that somebody from Italy told me, where the post office was so backed up that they had a warehouse just filled with mail, and they were so backed up that they just took it all and threw it away, so that and started fresh. is kind of graph.
Well, I'm sure they do too, but they're not about to go there if they think he's going to talk. I'll get back to the station waiting for you. Yeah, this guy can shoot. Better help me. Okay, Jackson. Stay. Give me the first thing.
Okay.
Twist this tight. Enough to stop the bleeding.
Where's Harrison?
The police jumped us. They drew him off so that we could escape.
Hey.
I don't know. Tight. Run back. Never mind where you are. It doesn't matter anymore. You'll tell me everything I need to know. I waited a long time for this Harrison plan. Enjoy it.
I just heard a news bulletin that Harrison's being arrested. They also said that he's no cop.
I don't know. I'm just trying to get your mom out of there. I thought I only wounded her.
Well, maybe they're making it up like everything else.
The aliens fake bank robbery to get the police after us. If they were lying about this, it would mean that... Debbie, get your things. We gotta get out of here.
But we don't know how bad my mom's hurt.
We'll have to risk it. If Harrison wants to come here...
He wouldn't. Let me win fighting him.
What, are you crazy? No.
We can't just leave him.
I said no.
He wouldn't leave us to die.
I have a report that we may have located the other two.
May have.
They found a trail of human blood.
Alert the guards on the apartments. Have them converge in the area. Humans have nowhere to turn. Isn't that interesting, Dr. Blunt? They may no longer be worth dying for.
Yes, they are. That's one thing you'll never understand.
So I gotta fill out these custom forms
Answer truthfully,
for
and
every
imagine
international
freedom.
package.
Lie,
I
and the pain will destroy you.
half fill them out in advance with my signature and my return address and stuff, but pain.
Debbie tells me that's what happens when you snuff an alien.
So what did you find?
Oh, I see enough to believe. If you think so guys in there, we got Marsh shots fine. Not a Jew.
You can get Harrison out with me. Is there any chance?
Could be one of them. If that was true, you'd both be dead now.
He's so close to breaking.
Well, there's no need. We found the other two. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They're gonna wear traps.
Bring it. When your mom comes round, give her some water and make sure you keep that wound clean.
Anything else I can do?
No, you being there's the best medicine she can have. This is as far as I go. You know your way from here. Don't make it. Here are the keys to the van. Take your mom and get out of the city. Come back here. Ever. You know, maybe you'll find her out there. You understand? I know you won't.
I wonder if when they make movies and stuff that have a lot of kids in them, if the writers have kids and they ask their kids for input on, like, what would a kid do in this situation?
Where's my officer? Inside. He better stay here. No. He's coming with me. Drop the gun.
Let him go. I'll blow your brains out.
This is why usually when I do a release, I wait and do them in batches, because then I need to do this half as much. And I save on shipping by doing two at once. Things just got weird this time, because money, basically.
And finally, confirmed the ambush death of a trio who murdered 3 bank guards last night. Dead are Suzanne McCruff, Harrison Blackwood, and John Kincaid. Their bodies were burned beyond recognition. That looks like one way to clear your name.
Well, at least we know we're alive. That's all that matters.
I knew we could trust him.
How's that?
The whole way to get the station. Thanks.
I'll have to blindfold you and take you back up to the surface.
Well, you can trust me.
Maybe someday. We're not there yet.
The other thing that's awesome about international packages is when you go in there with these packages like this, it's like a 30-minute transaction that you're just standing there.
I have had to assign workers to
Because
guard
they
the
have to
perimeter.
do all this scanning and they have to do their part of this paperwork.
Your desperate letter has cost us here. You may even have sealed your own fate. Eternal has asked us.
Okay, moving on to War of the Worlds Season 2, Episode 20, The Obelisk, which I think might be the final episode of the series, and so I'll end up moving on to watch something else, I guess. Though I do admit to having skipped the like 20 episodes to get to season 2 because season 1 wasn't doing it for me. So maybe I'm missing something in that first half of it, but
Troops are shooting people. My God, I don't know why. There's a woman dying in front of me and no one's helping her. There are conflicting reports about who or what started the chaos. Will someone tell me what's happening? This is madness. What is this world coming to?
Situation's critical. That's why I must. Eternal spirit of Mothrai, I have done as you wished. Allow me to consult the obelisk. Let me continue with my work. Please. Yes. I will find another way.
the forms that were half filled out now into ones that you fill out from scratch.
Leave me.
This guy's address is way too long.
You're aware of our continuing failure.
The obelisk. Why?
Our situation demands it.
The Eternal order you to do this.
Yes. It is my right. I led us here. I'm responsible. My duty is to secure our existence here. He demands that I take drastic measures immediately. We are losing this war. The green has witnessed past. Rule guides the future. It's the sacred wisdom that only the Mothran leader can see. Until now, it was not in our best interest to eradicate life here. But time is running out.
What are you proposing?
That we use the Talesian spores.
We'd inherit a dead planet.
My decision is final. Test it.
change it. It's gonna go on.
But one day we're gonna take their places.
Are we gonna stop then? Or will we be like them?
We have fulfilled the wishes of the Eternal, and we have sustained great loss. But our destiny is within reach. As commanded by the Eternal, I consulted the obelisk, and it has answered me. We will release the Talesian spores.
Debbie, I've got to warn her.
Well, it was dying, so I had to bring it up here. Well, you said.
Come on, down into the shelter right now.
Let it go for now, Tim. There's something really wrong.
Out of, oh, shows what I have one more to go.
Was it? Spores. It'll kill all of wounded.
You heard Meltzer. It's the will of the Eternal.
It was organisms like these that killed our own people. The spores use has always been forbidden.
I know it's forbidden. Do not speak about the past.
Man, this is wrong.
You control your thoughts. The time you spent with the humans has poisoned your judgment. You know that.
Tito, our survival is at stake. Now come.
I've never seen anything this deadly. Whatever it is has shattered the molecular structure of these cells. Do you know what it is? Susan, would you look at this? Alien tissue scrapings from the site. Their properties are similar. It's them.
They were planning to kill us. Why haven't they done it already?
Maybe they've only just figured out how.
Well, if it's in the mucous membranes in the mouth, it's got to be airborne.
And if they're going to distribute it on a mass scale, they have to pick key locations for its release.
They have to use more than one point of dispersal.
Places where the prevailing wind will pick it up and spread it. Okay, Suzanne and I have work in this bacteria. Why don't you check the weather
So
office wind
that
pattern?
was all the discs and packages I had pre-prepared for mailing to. I'm gonna fill out these forms and then tomorrow I'll
Why
make
is this
more of the
taking so long?
packages.
Spores are delicate. I can't rush the process.
Is there no alternative?
There are 40 of us left. Do we all have to die in this forsaken place?
If you're not equipped for this, then someone else will take your place.
Put the weather office is a call from me in tomorrow morning. No blame at that. The time of year, storms come down from the northwest.
What are we going to do?
Find the disposal points.
There isn't any time. They release this thing whenever they want. We're dying on here.
In order to break this stuff down, we're going to need more sophisticated lab. You get some information from the government. They've got to be working on this too. I'll try. Look.
stop their distribution.
Are you giving me orders now, Cito? This time, your punishment will be death. It's taking me off. What? However you want to build searching. Never mind. Never mind. I'll coordinate it myself.
Cito? Cito? Thought I'd never see you again. What happened? What did you do?
Listen, we gotta get out of here.
Why? What's wrong?
Everything.
Debbie? Harrison?
She's going to meet Cito.
Where?
Theater.
He's been here. I remember this place. I know where he is.
Debbie? Look, it's okay.
Cito, why did you contact us?
People have a weapon that can destroy all life here, and they're gonna use it.
They're after him. We have to go somewhere.
Debbie? Kincaid, Debbie's in trouble. She's gone to meet Cito, the alien boy. We've gone to find her. Find him! When will they disperse it?
I know, but it'll be soon. Our leader Malzer has gone mad.
Why is he after you?
Because he took this. It's a sacred icon of our race.
Why?
It reveals our past. I want you to know about us, that we're not murderers.
All right, let's get off the streets.
But I said he could stay with us.
Honey, we can't do that. Come on.
Come on, this way.
history and absolute truth. The other is the crystal of the Morthran leader. It reflects his energy, good or bad. You have to put your hands on mine and make contact. The planet Morthran. We're the only intelligent life in our galaxy. We lived in perfect harmony since our race began. The obelisk will translate so you can understand. You'll see our people in your terms.
When is this, Cito?
In Earth time, it's 1945.
Your work on the crystal is brilliant. What you've done will provide the hyperspace drive I need to power a ship. One day we'll explore the universe.
It's time. Lord Talek expects us at council. It's light here.
I think it's general.
Join us. My daughter has discovered an anomaly in this galaxy. We were just reviewing it.
There's been a disruption here. A tremendous release of energy that appeared suddenly and then vanished.
We think that it's been engineered.
Engineered? You mean another life form?
Where? The third planet, Earth.
I have consulted the obelisk. Lady Tila will be in charge of exploration.
You'll have to accelerate your program. We'll need all the crystals and generate power voyage at that distance.
Impossible. The collision will create an imbalance in our ecosystem.
You will find a way.
Lord Talek, may I speak with you?
You're worried about crystals.
No, it's Tila. I don't want her to go on this expedition. I need her help at work.
She is our most brilliant scientist.
She is my wife.
It's not easy for me either.
Then don't send her. I need her. We can do great work here in Mothrai. Talek, the resources needed to build an power ship will drain us.
I'm right to your opinion.
It's not opinion. It's fact. I want this table council.
You will abide by my decision.
Yeah, 1945. It's my bomb.
I don't understand.
We were at war, so Mr. Atomic bombs killed hundreds of thousands of people.
That was the sudden flash that people saw. That was what drew them to the Earth.
Arthur? Yeah?
What's your location?
I'm in an abandoned warehouse in Beverly and Winslow.
I just ran into an alien reception with the elevator.
Can't get Gilby here.
I'm on my way.
Clara? Anything?
Yeah. The search teams are still out.
No one is to return until the obelisk is safe. Do you hear me?
And how? How can we find it? There are 24 quadrants in the city and so few...
Don't argue with me! Just do it!
No, wait. You're right. Implement the plan. Release the spores. It'll be easier to find Cito. He's the only thing alive.
This is 8 Earth years later.
1953. Here the aliens invaded.
You'll be tough. You'll lead our people someday. I'll return in
running short what I need here. Three more forms.
Sheila?
Yes, sorry.
Our quest for knowledge was costly. We pay a price for what we learned.
You drained our planet of energy to satisfy your own vanity. You sacrificed the greatest minds we had to some malignant planet. And for what? Man is developing a serum to combat the bacteria that destroyed our expedition.
Why? I gave her no such instructions.
They're my orders.
She will stop immediately. You have overstepped your rank.
The planet supports disease. Its plague loose in the universe. We must go back and destroy it.
We follow the wishes of the Eternal, not yours.
Was it his wish for Tila to die like that?
Enough. There will be no further expeditions.
Tila and the others must be avenged.
If you cannot accept this, you will not succeed me.
Yes, I will. Now, I will lead.
some beauty here. Not for long. Humans are self-destructive. As were we. Not to speak of Andre. The last pod is to be placed in Quadrant 9.
This is fantastic. I'm seeing it all here.
What's he doing here?
Maybe with his help, we can finally stop them.
What's that thing?
Their history.
The truth. The truth is, we're gonna die if we don't get the hell out of here.
John,
We're finally finding out who they are and what they're doing here.
come on, I'll show you.
I'll cover the place. Go on. Go on.
This is 35 Earth years later.
You don't age?
The lifespan on Morthra is nearly 1,000 years.
We had no choice. The last of the power must be used to escape. The fools who before us will pay for their failures.
Exploiting our planet for your war!
Collect the others and board the spacecraft.
They won't hold us all!
Then do your best.
I can't!
You must. If we are to survive this, we must sever all ties with Mothra. Our traditions, our memories, our past, we must leave it all behind. From now on, we're a new race, and you and I must lead it.
Hey Paul, what's going on? That label finally got things together for this release, and they sent me a proof, and it's super minimalist, which is cool, and but the one thing I had a question about is he put on it recorded live in a nuclear cooling tower, Elma, Washington. Is that is that accurate? Uh-huh. So should it say Satsup Industrial Park or something like that? No, yeah, I can get it. It's recorded live in nuclear cooling tower number 5. Wait, so you say yeah, it shouldn't say nuclear, it should just say cooling tower number 5? Okay. Okay. And you have the pound sign or the word number? Yeah. Yeah. What's the website for that? SatsupResidency.com. I know how to spell Satsup. What kind of... And is there a hyphen or a dash or anything? It's one word. No. So have it's. Ah, man, I never sleep any. I have fucking issues in life, so I don't sleep anymore. That's fine. So yeah, and then for the city, what sets up industrial park. Well, here's what I would guess because this just happened to a friend of mine. Like the town he lives in, the post office just pulled out, and therefore legally that town no longer exists. He legally lives in another town. Yeah, they have they have whatever it is in charge of their city, but legally you don't exist if you don't have a post office, which is interesting, you know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't even really know what's like I was surprised. Like the guy just came. Like I had a show last night, and the guy came up. He's like, "Hey, I've got the demo for what the art's gonna look like," and I was like, "Huh?" Like I had just I had like the guy had a second kid. And I assumed like that he just was like not doing the label anymore or whatever, and it's just like so okay, yeah. And it just has it as on the front. It just says small life form. It shows a picture of like a it's like a real faded looking pen and ink drawing with some cooling towers. And then on the back it says Sats up environmental aesthetics. Track one, a year is a day. Track two, between sunlight and starlight. And then yeah. Nope. Yeah, like I mean, I would have assumed he would send me an electronic copy before a physical copy was ever manufactured. You know what I mean? But different strokes for different folks. All right, but I'll get him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm excited that people will start to get to hear it and everything. So are you gonna be starting to do the series again? Oh, sweet, sweet. When's the deadline? I can tell some people to submit because I want you to have the best choices for the deadline. Okay. Shoot. Yeah, because April's like 2 weeks away. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, give me a call when you're available. And because I don't know, like the time difference, and I don't know how early people get up or don't get up. So, yeah. All right. I'll talk to you soon. All right. Rock on. Bye. Bye. Okay. I was just talking to Paul Schrag, who is in charge of environmental aesthetics. That's where Sats up the nuclear cooling tower I recorded in a few years ago is about some slight changes for the liner on the packaging for this release.
Project since the beginning. I will not tolerate this insubordination.
So what is wrong? What's happened?
You are what's wrong. Now do as I command. Now! At your station. If you cross me again, I'll have you terminated. Now get out. Get out!
It is about 1 o'clock in the morning here.
That's what betrayed us. He betrayed the Eternal.
The Eternal. The Eternal is your god.
He is everything. He knows our destiny before we come into existence.
Mallow?
trusted Mansoor. I have to contact the base. Are you alone, Mana?
Yes. Where are you?
We've been betrayed.
What do you mean? Return the obelisk now.
No. Come to me. I want you to see the truth.
What?
Mansoor killed your father.
Tell me where you are.
Give me your word you'll leave him alone.
You have my word.
Sita! Mana.
Kate, no! Mana, no! What have you done?
You gotta stop the spores.
The fatal weapon! Sora!
Damn it, I was there. There's no chance of survival. You're crazy. She wants us dead. We need her to stop the release of the bacteria, or it's all over for everyone.
Can't be trusted. No! It's Mansoor who lied to us. Come, Mana, see for yourself. It's the only way for you to understand. Now do you understand?
How could this have happened? All the killing. All the destruction. For a lie!
I'm sorry. We've got to stop this now.